Well, hi there, everyone, and welcome to my laboratory. Actually, it's my comic book room. So I decided to take a little break from the car and a little break from the green screen and just shoot from my comic book room. Because today, what I've got for you is my top 10 picks for the comics coming out on August 21st, 2024, and my top 10 cover picks for that same day. So it's not a countdown. If you guys would prefer a countdown, let me know. I can put them in my top 10 in order. But if not, I just do my top 10 picks, top 10 cover picks, and we'll go from there. So, first off, we have Marvel. I am looking forward to Giant Size Thor #1. So, I went out, found the synopsis for the week. It's got some new story, some old story. I'm more interested in the new story than the old, but that's okay. I'm still looking forward to Giant Size Thor #1. Next, oh boy, am I looking forward to this one. This book has been building up some anticipation, and we will see what happens this week when Ultimate Spider-Man #8 comes out. So I'm really looking forward to Ultimate Spider-Man #8. Yeah. Next is Wolverine Revenge #1. There's also a red bag variant of this. I'm getting one of each. Maybe I'll do a review, open them both up, and see what the difference is. But I'm really looking forward to this book. So then we move on to DC, where I've got two books for you from DC. The first is Batman Superman World's Finest #30. So this just looks like a good read. I'm looking forward to it. Then Dark Knights of Steel All Winter #2. So #1 was refreshing. So I'm now looking forward to issue #2. Dark Knights of Steel All Winter. So then we move on to Titan, where we have Conan the Barbarian #14. Now, the reason this is on my list, it has just been excellent. The artwork, the story. Jim Zub is killing it with Conan. I hope they can keep him on a while, and if they don't, I hope they can find somebody with as much enthusiasm for Conan as Jim Zub. Next, we move on to Oni, EC Epitaphs from the Abyss #2. So, #1, not my favorite. It was okay, but I still enjoyed it somewhat, and I'm not putting it down saying, no. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do with Epitaphs from the Abyss #2. Then from Image, we've got Destro #3. So I'm looking forward to it. 1 and 2, in my opinion, were very, very good. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with Destro in issue #3. Hope it's as good as the first two. So next is Redcoat #5 from Image. So Redcoat has been a great read. The art, Brian Hitch just really does a good job on that art. And it's a good story. So I'm looking forward to the next issue of Redcoat. Then #10 from Dark Horse is Paranoid Gardens #2. Now, I remember when this book came out several months ago in previews, Paranoid Gardens, I looked and just passed it by, But Jared Way has done a really great job with issue #1, and the art is phenomenal. So that's why I am looking forward to Paranoid Gardens #2 from Dark Horse. Now we're going to move on to my top 10 cover picks. We're going to start again with Marvel. And #1 is Giant Size Thor #1, the Walt Simonson cover. Walt Simonson, when he was on Thor, did a killer job. And I like anything he does related to Thor. So saw this cover and it's like, yeah, that's for me. I'm in. Next, we've got Namor #2, the P. Craig Russell cover. Now, Namor itself, I am not picking up. They've done it re-release, and I just can't keep going. But this P. Craig Russell cover looks awesome. So I don't know if I'll be able to pick one up, but I just love it for the cover, so I'm going to get it. Next, we have Wolverine Revenge #1, the Mark Brooks cover. Again, great cover by Mark. He's a great artist. I have a lot of his stuff, a lot of signatures, sketches. I like whatever Mark does, and Wolverine Revenge #1 is no exception. So then we move on over to DC, where we have Superman 17, the Tony Daniel cardstock cover. I mean, just look at this. Look at this cover. It's really good. He really did a good job on that. Next from Image is Witchblade #2. So Witchblade #1 didn't really suit my fancy. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but I didn't rate it very highly. But the reason I'm wanting this book is because of the Jones cover. Another really great cover, and I'm looking forward to it because I am on Witchblade, so I should be able to get a copy of the Jones cover. Next from Dark Horse is Paranoid Gardens #2, the Fabry cover. Glen Fabry, I loved all his work on Preacher. He does good stuff, and I saw this cover, and it's like, yeah, that's a cover for me. Next from Titan, Conan the Barbarian #14, the Braithwaite cover. I mean, look at this cover. How can you not love this cover? Unless, of course, you're on Conan, which I am not. I've always been a Conan fan. I think I own 2 copies of issue #1, I think. Doesn't matter. I've got them. I love them. Next, from Oni, he sees Epitaphs from the Abyss #2, the Bermejo cover. You know, the regular cover, guess what? It's the hot one. Look at the balloons. Look at the clown. So, really looking forward to Epitaphs from the Abyss #2, the Bermejo cover. Next from Red 5 is the Last Harlemite #1. So I'm new to this book. I mean, I know it's an issue #1, but I don't even recall it in previews. But saw the cover, and it's like, okay, it's one of my top 10 cover picks. Now, number 10 on my cover picks for August 21st, 2024 is from Wave. It's Ascencia #25. So, John, you're doing a great job with Ascencia, and this cover just shows you're continuing to kill it. Congratulations on your anniversary issue, and I hope Ascencia keeps going and going and going. I mean, you can't play on that drum set forever, can you? Yeah, I know you. Yes, you can. But Ascencia is a great book, especially this cover. So that is my top 10 list for comics and covers coming out on coming out on August 21st, 2024. So now that I'm at the end of the video, I would like to ask, please, 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 like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, anything you'd like, but please help the algorithm for me. I'd really like to boost the number of people that get to see this, and if you just don't like my content, then thank you for watching anyway. So, everybody have a great day. I will see you all next time. Bye!